Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. With India putting a brave front to the corona epidemic, there are reports of 13,586 new cases of the virus in the last 24 hours, taking the total number of infected people to 3,80,532 on Friday. India added highest 12,881 fresh COVID-19 cases on Thursday, taking the tally to 3.66 lakh, while the death toll reached 12,881 as 334 more patients come to the contagious disease. So far, a total of 12,573 people has come to the contagion in the country, while 2,04,711 recovered. Currently, there are 1,63,248 active cases. The contagion tally nationwide has surged to 3,66,946 on Thursday. Of the fatalities, Maharashtra recorded the highest number of COVID-19 deaths on Friday with 5,751 people succumbing to the contagion till date, followed by Delhi and Gujarat with 1,969 and 1,591 fatalities respectively. Tamil Nadu has recovered 625 deaths, 435 people have died in Uttar Pradesh, while Rajasthan has registered 323 deaths. West Bengal too is in the grip with 435 fatalities, and Madhya Pradesh has seen 482 people dying, with Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir has witnessed 75 deaths till Friday. 6 more militants were killed in 2 separate encounters with security forces in Pulwama and Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir, taking the number of ultras killed in the overnight operation to 8. While 2 militants were killed in the Pulwama encounter, 4 were killed in the Shopian operation on Friday, the official said. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation at Meej in the Pombor area of Pulwama in South Kashmir on Thursday morning after receiving specific information about the presence of militants there, a police official said. He said the search operation turned into an encounter after militant fired upon a search party of the forces. 1 militant was killed in the gunfight on Thursday, but 2 more ultras entered a nearby mosque to take refuge inside it, the official said. He said the cordon around the mosque was maintained throughout the night. On Friday morning, security forces used tear smoke shells to force the hold-up militants out of the mosque, the official said, adding the 2 were then killed by the forces while maintaining the sanctity of the religious place. In total, 3 militants were killed in the operation. Amid the ongoing border stalemates at Ladakh Galwan Valley between the troops of India and China, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday assured the nation, saying, "Nobody has entered our territory, neither has anyone captured any of our posts." In order to discuss the India-China border road, the Prime Minister had called an all-party meeting wherein chief and representatives of 20 political parties attended the virtual meet. Beside Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Home Minister Amit Shah and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar were also present. On the killing of Indian soldiers in the violent face-off with China's PLA, Mr. Modi said, 20 of our men were martyred, but those who dared to look at Bharat Mata in the eye, they taught them a lesson. On ramping of infrastructure along the border areas, he said, in the past few years, to protect our borders, we have given importance to infrastructure development. The Prime Minister further said that the country's air capability is being enhanced. The requirement of our armed forces, be it fighter plane, advanced helicopter or missile defense system, that too is being given importance, he added. Equity benchmark Sensex jumped over 200 points in early trade on Friday, led by gains in index heavyweight Reliance Industries, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank amid positive cues from global market and fresh foreign fund inflows. The 30-share index was trading 207.64 points or 0.61% higher at 34,415.69. Similarly, NSE Nifty advanced 59.45 points or 0.59% to 10,151.10. Bajaj Finance was the top gainer in the pack, rising around 3%, followed by ONGC, Axis Bank, Tata Steel, IndusInd Bank and SBI. Reliance Industries surged nearly 2% to hit its 52-week high of Rs 1,684 after Mukesh Ambani said his flagship firm is now net debt-free after a record of Rs 1.69 lakh crore fund raising in under 2 months. On the other hand, Infosys, HCL Tech, Hero MotoCorp and MMM were among the laggards. That is all for the today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.